Hi, I'm Ellen McCauley in Syracuse, New York. I will talk a little bit about food. Let's talk about 10 healthy foods that do a body good. And we're going to raise our hands. This is going to be an interactive session. All right, how many people had an apple this past week? All right, I'm not going to do that. How many people didn't have an apple this past week? It is so good for you. All right, lentils. How many people had black beans, chickpeas, kidney beans, pintos this week? More people should. And they're saying red lentils are easier to digest than brown lentils, and they produce less gas. If you're retired, you live at home, who cares about the gas? Eat all the brown beans you want. All right, walnuts. Yeah, Bob doesn't care, believe me. I'm on the bad end of Bob, let me tell you. All right, walnuts, yes. The thing with walnuts, though, is serving size, because walnuts are a little triggery. I mean, I don't sit here and go, who's been pigging out on lentils this week? Oh, raise your hand. But walnuts, you're like, ooh, that's good, that's good. I bet you taste good on some ice cream. All right. Whole wheat bread. Here's another one. People think if it says whole wheat, you can have 4 slices of toast for breakfast, a sandwich for lunch, and bread and butter for dinner. Hey, and they say to me, it's whole wheat. Like, stamp of approval. There's 40 calorie whole wheat. There's whole wheat wraps. You don't need a lot of bread. Blueberries. I love blueberries. I want to marry blueberries. Who had blueberries this week? Aren't they good? They're so good. Wild salmon. This is important. Wild caught salmon over farmed. It contains fewer PCB contaminants. If you don't know, you go to Price Chopper, you say to
Brian.
Bob knows him by his first name. Hey, Brian, is this salmon wild caught or is it farmed? And Brian will say, well, here's the wild caught and here's the farmed. And I'm sure the farmed is cheaper. All right, broccoli. Who had broccoli this week? Who overdosed on broccoli this week? Nobody? Okay, why don't you try that next week? Also, plain non-fat Greek yogurt. Buy the plain, put your blueberries in it. Sweet potatoes. Not a ton. Oatmeal. Now, when you buy those little packages, though, they're not as good as the real stuff, the steel cut. So just remember that. Also, I would like you to indulge me. I'm going to stop right there, Bobby. Done. And